Student, in this lecture, I am going to explain about structure and class. The concept of structure and class. I hope that already you covered structure concept in your last semester, especially in C. In C language, support the structures concept. Last semester we have seen about the structure concept. And C++ also structure concept will be there, and this concept entirely work in C++ as well as in class concept. So we were going to talk about the object oriented programming, C++. It may be Java or it may be C++. Both are called as object oriented programming. This object oriented programming concept entirely developed by structures concept based on C language. So here we will see definition of structure as well as definition of class. In our last classes, I explained about definition of class, and this class I am going to explain the definition of structure with the example. So what is a structure? How we are using structure? What is the difference between the structure and class? How the variables, data members and member functions access in structure concept as well as in class concept. So what are the major differences between structure and class? We will see each and everything in detailed manner in this lecture. Look at the definition. In this slides talk about the structure overview. Structure is a collection of simple variable. The variable in a structure can be different type. So I want to give the definition of structure. Structure is a user defined data type. Structure is a user defined data type. Or else we can call structure is a complex data type. Please remember, structure is a user defined data type, and we can call structure is a complex data type. So what is a structure? Why we call user defined data type and why we call complex data type? Now listen, I can give one more definition for structure. Structure is a collection of variables, a collection of different variables. In C++, there is a slight difference between structure definition in C language as well as C++. So in C language, if you want to define a structure, structure is a collection of data, variable and data. Collection of variable and data. But in C++, structure definition we can say like this: structure is a collection of variables or data, members and member functions. Remember this thing? I already told data members are nothing but variables, member functions are nothing but members, member functions are nothing but functions. So here structure is a collection of data members and member functions. So that's why you are using structures. If you want to give some more detail about structure, I will tell you. Structure concept will use the collection of data types. That is not homogeneous, but that is a heterogeneous. What is the difference between the homogeneous data types and heterogeneous data types? Means homogeneous is nothing but array is the example. So same data type, we want to take the integer int data type, we want to take the float data type. So the same type of data type, that is called homogeneous. So all data belongs to the same type. So array is the example for homogeneous data type. So but structure is not like that. Structure is a collection of a heterogeneous data types. What it means? Heterogeneous nothing but, so int values will be there, float values will be there, character values will be there, double values will be there, string values will be there. It is the collection of heterogeneous data types. So that is the definition of structure. So I want to tell one more time. Structure is a user defined data type, and structure is a complex data type. It is nothing but it is a collection of heterogeneous data. Heterogeneous data is nothing but different data types we can collect in a structure concept. So look at here. Structure is a collection of simple variable. The variable in a structure can be a different type. What is the meaning of different type? Different type is nothing but float values, integer values, long values, string values, character values. So these variables and different types we can define in using of the structure concept. So how you define a structure? Simple. If you want to define a structure, you will start with the keyword struct. So struct is the keyword in a structure concept. That's the name of the structure. So struct student, and I am defining the variables here: integer, roll number, character, name, and 4 marks. This is actually the syntax of the definition or the defining of structure concept in a C++ programming. Look at here. First, if you want declare or if you want define a structure, you should start with the keyword struct and the name, then open up the curly braces. Inside of that, different data types. The different data types is nothing but int. I am taking as an example here, integer, roll number is one data type, and character name is another data type, and float marks another data type. So different variables I am declaring in a structure concept. So in C++ support all features of struct in C, but C++ attempts to bring user defined types as close as possible the built-in data type, and also provide facility to hide data. A slight some more features are difference in C and C++. C and C++, a structure concept, not almost all same. Some features are differences there. So C++ is the more advanced of the C language. So now we will see the class definition also. Till now we have seen structure definition. Structure is the user data type, or structure is a complex data type. It means what? It will contain the different variables. So I gave the one syntax also here. Next we will see what is a class. Look at here, class. So I already told in my previous videos what is a class. Class is a blueprint, or class is a factory of objects. So class is a blueprint. A blueprint is nothing but it gives the shape of the object, a similar type of objects. So now we will see once again, a class is a way to bind data and associated functions together. Class is an expanded concept of a data structure. Instead of holding only data, it can hold both data and functions. The class is a combination of data members and member functions. Data is nothing but variables, functions nothing but the functions or methods that you are declaring in a class. Data is not hidden from external use. Class are generally declared using the keyword class with the following format. So when you want to declare a class, we have to follow some syntax. What is that? How you declare the struct concept? The same manner, struct is a keyword in structures. Same manner, class is a keyword in class. If you want to define any class, you should start with the keyword class, then class name. Look at here, example is given. So if you want to declare a class, here first class is a, what is a class? Class is a keyword. So class is a keyword here. So class is a keyword. What is the class? Is a keyword, then class name. Here class name you can put any name. you can put any name. So class name, then private, it is called access specifier or visibility mode. Access specifier or visibility mode. Already explained the concept of access specifier: public, private and protected. So 3 belongs to the access specifier. That means what? Giving up the permissions or putting up the restrictions for permissions. So this is called access specifier or visibility modes: public, private and protected. So now here I am declaring the variables and member functions. So the combination of the class. So if you want to declare or if you want to define a class, first we have to start with the keyword, that is the class, then class name, then inside of that data members and member functions. What are the data members and member functions? Simply declaring of the variables and declaring of the functions is called data members and member functions. Here the example is given here. So here class name, class name, then variable declaration, then function declaration. If you define like this, this is called as a class declaration. Now we have seen struct, what is a struct, and syntax for struct, a small example of the struct, and as well as we have seen what is a class and class definition and class declaration we have seen still now. Now we are going to see the difference between the class and structure. So difference between the class and structure. So I want to read out some lines here to understanding of the concept difference between the structure and class. The C++ class is an extension of the C language structure, entirely object-oriented programming, especially developed based on the structure concept in C language. So now look at here. Because of the only difference between the structure and class is that structure member have public access by default and class members have private access by default. What it means? Simple thing. In a class, every member default, I already told about access specifiers, visibility modes. If you want to declare any variable defaultly, the default value automatically undergoing to the public declaration. If you take the class, in the class every member is a default member of the private. So without mentioning of anything, private and protect and public, if you want to declare any variable but before that you didn't declare anything, then defaultly that variable belongs to the private only. Private only. Look at here. So private by default, int a. Int a means you didn't declare any access specifier above the int a, but automatically it become a private value. That is the meaning of every variable that you declared in a class, defaultly it belongs to the private access specifier or visibility mode. So int a is a private visibility mode or private access specifier under control of private access specifier. But in structure, the same manner, if you declare any variable, defaultly it will go under public visibility mode or public access specifier. Any variable that is belongs to the public in a structure, but any variable that you declare, defaultly that will go under private in a class. Simple thing. If a variable you declared in a class, that will automatically declared as a private. If you declare the any variable in a structure, defaultly it belongs to the public. In a class, variable default private. In a structure, variable defaultly public. This is the one of the major difference. Many differences are there. This is the one of the major difference. And then we will see some more differences. I want to discuss some more differences between class and structure. So major difference is the class and structure both are accessing a similar way. Both are working in a similar way. So for example, structure is a collection of data members and member functions. Structure is a collection of data members and member functions. The same manner, class also a collection of data members and member functions. The similarity is there. Structure is the combination of data members and member functions, as well as class also a combination of data members and member functions. Similarity is there. Then we go for the differences, especially take the concept of inheritance. The inheritance concept is the major concept in a C++. So look at the inheritance concept can applicable in class only. It not applicable in a structure. So we cannot derive any structure, new structure from existing structure. Here there is no base structure and derived structure, parent structure or child structure like that. So inheritance concept will not applicable in a structure, but inheritance concept can applicable in a class. It's one of the difference, major difference. And second thing is, I already told one more difference is, so in default value in a class that is private, default value in a structure that is a public is the one more difference. And we will see some other differences here. It is a value type. Structure is a value type. Remember this thing, structure is a value type. Class is a reference type. It is a reference type. And second thing, its object is created on the stack memory. If you create the any object in a structure, so you can create on the stack memory only. So here stack's memory will be work. But in class, if you create the object on heap memory only, it is a static memory, stack memory, and here is the heap memory. So class takes the heap memory position and struct will take the stack memory position while creating a object. And it does not support inheritance. I already told inheritance concept will not work out in a structure, and inheritance concept you can implement in a class. And last difference we will see, it can have only parameterized constructor. In structure you can have only parameterized constructors. You know what is a constructor? Construct is a special member function. Construct is a special member function. So we have seen what is a function. Already we covered the functions concept. So what is a constructor? Construct is nothing but a special member function. So in a structure it allows only parameterized constructor or parameterized constructor, but in a class you can have all type of constructors as well as the destructors. So class can support all type of constructors and destructors, but struct can only support parameterized constructor. We will see what is a parameterized constructor and type of constructor and destructor in one class in a clearly. So these are the main differences between the class and struct. So in this class, in this lecture, we have seen what is a structure and definition of the structure and syntax for the structure. And next we have covered the next topic, class. What is the class? The definition of the class, the syntax of the class, and we have seen a difference between class and structure, the major differences between the class and structure. So this is the concept that we cover as per the syllabus. So it is a very one more, this is one of the important topic as per the examination oriented. So please go through it, understand the concept. If you have any doubt, you can ask me directly. So please focusing on your studies. So we will cover next topics in our next video lectures. Thank you. So I want to show the one more small example of a concept of the structure and as well as class. look at here how the example is given. The class definition, as per the class definition, the class will be started with the keyword of class here. The class is the keyword and X is the name of the class, and then private by the default. I already told in a class every member defaultly it is a private. Then member functions, I create the member functions F. So I return the A is equal to 5. This is a small programming in a using of the class concept. So first I define the class name, then I declare the variable, and defaultly that variable is a private, and then I declare the member function, public member function. So F is the member function. It's a small program of the using of the concept of the class. And then same example, compare the above program with the below program using of the structure concept. So here I already said that, so if you want to start the structure concept, you should use the keyword struct and the name of the structure. Here struct is the keyword, y is the name of that structure programming, and then defaultly if you declare the any variable, that is the public. So int f is the member function, int return a equal to 5. So here private members int a. So small programming using of the structure concept as well as the class. Here default value is in a class, default is private, in a structure default is public, and syntax is struct y is the structure syntax, and simply member functions and data members. Above also data members and member functions. This is a small example for a class, and this is a small example for a structure, and already we covered differences between the structure and class. So thank you.